Hello everyone and welcome to Net Crypto, where you get important information and news about all coins of interest. We also discuss different cryptocurrencies and the market and projects on the blockchain. So if this video is valuable for you, please consider liking. It really helps the channel a lot. So today we're taking a look at METAPETS coin, right? So as you saw on the thumbnail, we're also going to be talking about Lostmetas, right? So you must be asking if you don't know what this is all about. Well, Lostmetas is a new project, right? It's not yet on CoinMarketCap, so it's coming. You know, the CEO of this project or the founder is Gusto out of London, right? He was a former employee of METAPETS who scammed METAPETS, right? As it was put across, he mismanaged funds, right? So now he's gone and created his own scam called Lostmetas. The moment that this thing launches on CoinMarketCap, I'm going to be doing a scam video on this project, right? So why are we talking about this? Well, it all has to do with the way that this Gusto out of London doxed himself, right? So he actually released a video which is supposed to be a private video during the time of his employment in METAPETS, and they were discussing METAPETS related stuff, in particular the website, right? So he just released this video out into the public, right? If you want to watch this video, you can just check it out in the Lostmetas Telegram, right? You don't need to join. You can just go and check it. You just go to their Twitter page here on the Lostmetas Telegram. You go in, right? You don't need to join the Telegram. You can just go and check on their videos, and then you'll be able to see it's about 4 minutes long. But let's just take a listen to what was happening in METAPETS during this time when they were developing the website, and we're just going to discuss it a little bit.
Fine. Okay, people. Right. So, okay. So yeah, as I was saying, today, we really do need the hosting information. Because I believe now that GAG is now doing the on the pages now, so page 2, page 3 and 4 on the other menus. So ready for deployment. So once that's done, he will need to upload it to the host and the domain. So if you are going to purchase a new domain, we need to know the name if it's not metapetscoin.com, or if it's still the same, that's fine, but you just need to let me know. It's really important.
I would think it would still be the same, because we'd have to change that information everywhere across the board, CMC and everything, all that stuff. So okay. I'm assuming it's the same, but yeah, please, Peabody, we need you to answer this one.
Yeah, it's very important. Very, very important. And also with the site menu, the pages that we're going to keep as well. Remember I mentioned it earlier. I know you mentioned that we didn't need the token, not the fair launch or anything like that. I told you to put a button, remove that. So we just need what pages we're going to have on the site, because we don't have the old site for reference.
So what you're saying is you need the actual pages and then the content of the text of the pages.
Yeah, if there's not going to be any but yeah, absolutely, because we can't present an empty site.
Of course, yeah. All right, so
you heard it for yourself. That was just a snippet, right? The first thing that we see coming out of here, right, is during the time of creating this website, right, Gusto out of London seems to be the one who was responsible for this website, right? And they are actually talking about we are going to need text that is going to be on the website, because we can't do an empty website. Says yes, of course. Like, is that even something that you need to talk about, that we are going to need text on a website, right? So this just goes to show you the low quality of this project METAPETS, right? And also, you saw when we played this clip in the beginning, you can replay it if you want, they were talking about the registration of the new domain. Gusto out of London was asking, is the name going to change? Is it going to remain Metapets Coin? Remember, we talked about the trademark situation. So, and then Dean Norris responded by saying, if we're going to change it, we're going to need to change the whole thing on CMC and everywhere else. So you see that the trademark situation actually was an issue during this time, and they just decided to keep it as Metapets Coin, as we saw on the 1st of April. Right, Dean Norris went and said, we put our trademark papers in and we are going to stick with this name. So if Robert Rice, who is actually who owns also the Metapets trademark, wants to come after them, then he has to go follow the litigation route, right? So this video is really interesting. It shows that this project absolutely it's way low, poor quality, and like I said, most of the investors who put money into this project earlier on were scammed because people were promised a pet in the metaverse. The CEO, Dean Norris himself, you can check out the video I did, said the project was scammed, right? We never knew who scammed the project. You can check the video I did, right? That's one of the things. And they promised investors that we are going to have a metaverse, a meta world. They're going to create a meta world, right? In their white paper, it's right there. They say they're going to create their own meta world, which they're going to, or they're also going to merge with other meta worlds, right? But now they are coming out and say, we never said we are going to build a metaverse, right? Let alone a meta world, something that is right there in your white paper. They say they are not going to do it. So definitely that was a scam move because a lot of people put money hoping that they are going to be seeing a meta world, but they never got that, right? Because now they are saying they are developing this 3D NFT. So we do see Q2 2022, right? They are going to start 3D NFT development, right? And their argument is a metaverse is so expensive. So what about 3D NFTs, right, of these metapets? Because guess what? You're going to need to do animation. You're going to need to do modeling, animation, coding. A whole lot is involved, right? And it costs tons and tons of money to do animation, to do the modeling for those pets. And how many pets are you going to have, right? So absolutely, you can see that this project is looking like a scam. In fact, it is a scam because the CEO changed his words to say we never promised a metaverse. But right there in their white paper, it's written that they are going to create a meta world. Because guess what? These 3D NFTs, they need to test them out. Are they going to just create them? Right? So they create them. Where are they going to test these 3D NFTs with everything that they are claiming to say that we are going to be having a cow that produce milk and you'll be able to actually sell the milk? Where are they going to test this? Where are the investors going to be seeing an illustration of it? Or are they just going to be some 3D NFTs that they're just selling out? And then we are going to sit for a couple of years without a meta world, right, that they're going to be integrating into. How are all these things going to work? I'm telling you, there's absolutely nothing behind this project. Is the price going to pump again? We don't know, right? It might pump because they are good at trending, ensuring the project pump. Over 100,000 people invested into this. Hopefully, for the sake of those people, investors who have put money in, hopefully it pumps so that they are able to sell, right? But at the moment, in terms of looking at this project and the promises that were promised initially, there's absolutely nothing. And I've also heard reports of the guy who created, who's leading the Italian group, that has been kicked out for a second time again. You know, I don't know how far true this is, but this is some reports that I have heard. But guess what? It's nothing new. We already know Metapets modus operandi, right? That's how they operate. They kick investors out of the Telegram group. You can see right now, since they started this campaign, that the numbers in the Telegram group has definitely dwindled from that 21,000, right? So now I don't know, it's around 16, 17,000 of the people in that Telegram group. And guess what? Only mods speak to each other in the Telegram group. And those who are not mods are wannabe mods. Because if you see now, the guys who are mods were wannabe mods before that were always speaking positive things. So now they are now mods, right? And some of the mods, I think, left, right? So definitely this project, there's absolutely nothing new. They promised people a whole lot of stuff and then they came and changed their word. The staking, of course, came out, but guess what? It was delayed multiple times. Nothing new. That's MetaPets for you, right? 3 months to do a website. Now you saw this video, some insights on what was happening in the background. During the 3 months that people were waiting for a website, they were talking about, we can't do an empty site. We are going to need text. Like, seriously, right? It's really weird. So to just take a look at this, I don't know, what do you think, right, of this video? Like I said, if you want to see the full 4 minutes, you can just go and onto this Lostmetas. Lostmetas, that's just the word lost with meta. This website, this new scam project of Gusto out of London, and you can just go to their Twitter here, right? And on their Twitter they have the Telegram. You don't need to join the Telegram, you just search on the videos, you'll be able to see that 4-minute video, right? It's just weird the way that this guy Gusto out of London doxed himself by just releasing this video that was supposed to be private, I think, right? So it just goes to show you guys, sometimes when investors were waiting for the website, this is what was happening in the background. So this is something I wanted to share with you. Just let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.